Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm just going to be doing a quick walk around my MK7 GTI, which is in front of me here. So I've wanted to do a sort of walk around the car for a while now. Basically just kind of start off my channel, start off my sort of journey, I guess, in making content in the car. I've had this car for about a year now, so I bought this car standard September time, I think. So I just kind of wanted to film a quick video today and sort of go around the car, show what the cars had done to it, and sort of share my sort of journey with the car. So start off showing because the car's not standard at the minute, so sort of walk around, show you the modifications that I've done to the car, the plans that I've got for the car also. So we'll start with the front of the car. Bought myself a TRC splitter. Now I think this is the V1 edition or version, whatever you say. Now the MK7 from standard looks okay, however I feel like this splitter personally makes the whole car look loads more aggressive. Now, these black badges were a gift from my partner, which I am very thankful of. Makes the car look 10 times better on the front, I think. Now, for the front sort of bumper area, that is pretty much it. There's nothing really else on the car. Something to mention. Car is on, the number plate is on magnet plates, so can be removed for sort of shows and events and that sort of thing. As you can see, there is an Area Motorsport sunstrip, which I think looks fantastic on the car. Obviously suits the red styling on the front. Now I think it took me a while to get used to, obviously because it is quite a big sunstrip and it is sort of very out there. Now, having got used to this, I think it looks incredible. So moving on to the side profile of the car has been lowered. I think it was around 30mm. I can't quite remember. I got the springs on a deal. I can't quite remember when. Brakes on the front do have the EBC discs, and I think the pads are red stuff. Now with the car being a performance pack, it's got the sort of bigger brakes, so the same ones as the Golf R and the Cupra. So I think the discs are 340mm on the front, but they are a sort of single piston caliper. In the future, possibly look at getting a bigger brake upgrade. I know there's ones from like a TTRS or a DB9, or there's sort of the Revo or the EBC big brakes. On the rears, I've got the VBT hooked discs and the yellow stuff pads. Now these are, I feel, very good. The fronts, not so much. I think they let the car down performance wise, as I don't really feel like they're the best at stopping sort of thing. Moving to the rear of the car now, you'll be able to see the spoiler is not standard. It has a Club Sport style spoiler. There was a couple of different options that I was looking at the time of wanting a spoiler. You've got sort of like the Maxton Designs spoiler extension. However, I saw one of these on Instagram and I thought, you know what, that really suits the car. Again, black badges courtesy of my amazing partner, and a diffuser. Now I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but I think it's Zero. Now, I think that looks absolutely incredible. Now, one thing on the rear of the standard GTI is the diffuser. Now, it does let the car down massively. However, I think this, because it is wider at the back and it does have those sort of fins on the rear. Now, it is sort of an expensive option. I think this was somewhere in the region of about £240, I think. But I think it was well worth it in my opinion. Now, overall looks of the car, I think that is pretty much it. There's nothing really that I can think. Now, the car is running standard power at the moment. I will open my engine bay now actually. Again, interior of the car is completely standard seats, standard wheel, obviously manual because, you know, it's a proper car and I don't want a DSG gearbox ruining all the fun. Now the plan is possibly getting a sort of Club Sport spec interior. Now, as you'll be able to see, there is a couple of signs that this car has a couple of bits done to it. So the racing line intake, I think it's called the R600. Now this is quite an expensive intake. I think it's the region about £600–700. But I've sort of owned the car a week and decided to buy myself something. So comes with the sort of airbox. Now from standard, if you know the Mark 7s, the sort of airflow into the intake, this side is blocked off on the standard airbox, and then the air just goes straight through as the other side has a hole going through it. Now this filter is pretty good in this sort of airflow. There's a bigger silicone pipe, and down the back we do have a larger turbo elbow, so that came as the whole kit. Moving on to the sort of exhaust side, now there is a downpipe on there and there is a res delete. I think the res delete is a Pipe Dynamics one, so that's, yeah, I think that was about £85 when I bought it new. And then the downpipe, I can't remember how much that was. I think it was like £140 off eBay. Bought a cheap one just to get the car mapped, and then I will be looking at a full system in the future. Now, there is a intercooler. I don't know if you'll be able to see it all the way down there, but there is a DO88 logo on the pipes. Now, possibly if you can see it through the grille. Again, that is for if you're wanting to go further than a simple remap. This is sort of required, such as the filter and the exhaust as well. So as I said, the car is running standard power at the moment. However, that will be getting changed shortly as the car is getting tuned on the 30th. So I'm filming this on the Monday. So getting done on the Wednesday, which I can't wait for. If anyone knows sort of the EA888s, there are a couple of companies to go to. There's the EcoTune, which has multiple dealerships sort of around the UK. The closest one to me is Unit 20, which I've booked the car at. There's one in Liverpool, I think that is called Garage 82 or Unit 82. But that's sort of the closest one to me at the moment. So I've got a couple of plans for the car. I'd love to start doing sort of track days and that sort of thing. I've been wanting to do that sort of thing for a very long time now, and I'm finally getting to the point where I can do that and feel comfortable in the car. Obviously the car handles very well. With it being the performance pack, there is an electronic diff. I don't know how much sort of difference it makes from the standard GTI, but I feel comfortable in the car. So just sort of a quick video. Obviously this is my first time doing anything like this, so it may not be the best quality. I am trying, and I am sort of getting there with experience. Obviously first time trying anything, and I thought I might as well give it a go. So if there's anything that anyone wants to see, anything that anyone recommends, sort of where to go to or what to buy for the car, I am looking at sort of brake upgrade in the near future, whether that's the standard sort of setup at the moment, or I go for some bigger brakes. Now, as I said earlier, there are the Aston Martin brakes, which a company in Manchester, I think it's called VBT. I know they do caliper brackets and that sort of thing, but yeah, we'll figure that out in the future. Now, as I said, the car will be getting tuned on the Wednesday of this week. Now, I will try and film a video sort of before and after, of sort of how much difference it's made and that sort of thing. Also, I have got a couple of bits that I've got for the car which I haven't fitted, which is a kill all wipers wiper delete, so I'll hopefully try and get that done in the near future. Also, I have got a sort of intake sort of guide that goes on the front bumper sort of grill slash thing. I'll try and upload a picture of one of them now. Big HGVs going past. So yeah, if there's anything that you guys want to see, anything that you guys think I should do, sort of, if there's drives or reviews, anything like that, let me know and I'll try and get that sorted. Well, hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.